None of us are superior. None of us are inferior. Not a one. And we are constantly bombarded with things that make us feel shit. Celebrity bodies. You know, the celebrity world now, absolutely ridiculous. You know, I watch it when I do happen to watch some TV and you see the celebrities. It's like a kid's birthday party. Jelly and ice cream. You know, it's colours and smiles and fake. Now, because I don't actively do what I do, I talk to a video camera and I put it out on YouTube and I talk to people like wherever I can, which is like, I only send like, I think I sent about 5 emails this week and 3 of them were to the same. I don't want to be the person that does this. I want to teach the person that does this, you know? It's kind of, you know, that was my initial reasoning for going for my X Factor audition. So that was my initial thing. I was going to give a letter to, I wanted to give a letter to Simon Cowell, offering him the chance, you know, with irrefutable facts, offering him the chance to be the man who saves the planet from extinction. Right? Sorry to be really negative, but we are on a path to fucking extinction. I'm not making this up. Because we don't interact with each other anymore, because we're scared of getting swine flu or cancer or fucking being run over by them or stabbed in the street. Add it together. These people are shafting us. Seen on the telly, Derren Brown has a programme called The Events coming up on September the 11th, Friday, September the 11th. The Events, September the 11th. That bothered me a lot, because it's like Derren Brown can totally prove what they're doing to it. Interesting to watch, but I really hope that he hasn't, you know, been tempted over to the dark side. Well, at the end of the day, all celebrities have been tempted over to the dark side, because being tempted over to the dark side is money grabbing, is wanting wealth, right? That is the dark part of our personality, right? Satan is winning, and it's not a mythical creature, some bloke with horns, and, you know, that is not what Satan is. Satan is you. Satan is me, right? We are all... You know, we are over-complicated on purpose so that we chase these little things around. People go around talking about the credit crunch, other people will go around talking about the expenses scandal, other people will be talking about the war, swine flu, you know what I mean? So hopefully none of them will be talking to each other and actually tie it all in together and go, whoa, hold on a minute, mate, we're being shafted. Shut up. So you have, right, a footballer, for instance, love him, right, a footballer who gets paid millions, right, and it goes round on all the news things, all the Tanta Sports, Satan, and in the newspapers, on the TV, you know what I mean, so-and-so is worth 15 million. He's not worth 15 million. We are all worth the same. It's our talents and our abilities, right, that earn us that. Now, these footballers have proved quite nicely, I think, love them, that money makes you bounce. So they get paid humongous amounts of money, and look at how they're behaving. They're cheating, right? Cheating on a matchly basis, right? We see cheating. Our children, right, when they're not at school being brainwashed exactly the same as we all knew and our parents knew and everybody else has been led to know, right? We're relaxing with a bit of team spirit with football, because we're not allowed to talk to anybody anymore because of swine flu. Just lose yourself in the TV and you're watching people fucking headbutting each other. on the pitch. You know what I mean? When I was at the X Factor auditions, I was talking to the bouncer type chap. Lovely man, absolutely loved him. Because we were in this bit, and apparently it's not used. That's to keep the away fans from the home fans. Right? And he stands against the buffer of that, and he says they just chuck pennies at me all afternoon. Do you know what I mean? The fans just took... Now, that man has a job to do. He is going and making sure that you and yours and everybody else is safe, right? You don't endanger his life by throwing pennies at him. But what you're meant to do when you're seeing people scrapping on the bloody pitch? What are you meant to do when you see the... And if not, it's like, yeah, got off the pitch, gonna go out, shag me a prostitute and fucking beat up 14 gays in a bar. It's shoddy. But it is allowed to keep happening. Now, for the ladies, the offside rule, right, is if you can't kick the ball, right, say, I'm here, and I want to kick the ball to my teammate there. This is the goal, by the way. She'll put it that way around, right? So there's me. I can't kick the ball to my mate unless there's somebody from the opposing team nearer to the goal to defend it. Right? You can't just kick it to somebody who's got a free run for the goal. That's cheating. That's your offside rule. The Black Eyed Peas. Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. He sent lots of guidance from above, and he continues to do so. And yet they apparently, like, they're on thingy with Obama now, so I think they've been tempted to the dark side as well, which is really quite sad, because I love the Black Eyed Peas, and they don't know that, if they have, they don't know it's happening to them. Do you know what I mean? They're just like, whoa, hold on a minute, hey, money, way. From, where is the love, to go out and smash it. Right? You cannot love, right, God, and be all godly and nice and sharing, whilst at the same time being a lover of money, which is not about sharing, right? Because people, we want the nicer house. We could all have the nicer house if we stop. Sorry about that, when we stop these people, everybody will have a decent standard of living, and nobody will go to bed at night being scared that they're going to lose the roof over their head, because we will sort out this thing that they've put in place called numbers, because they're the insurance people, they're the bankers, they're the bloody pension people, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? They control the whole thing. Pensions, iniquities, oh, den of iniquity.